You heard me. Now look, we on.
Yo. What up?
What's up, Tommy Guns here, along with Rico Styles. Why I call him Rico Styles? Because he's got so many different styles.
It's Rico the Hitman Hart right now.
Well, actually, I was thinking more like Rico the Vampire.
Why?
We're wearing sunglasses inside, and we're already pretty dark.
Yeah, whatever.
Or maybe you look like one of those broke ass rap guys that just got their first check, trying to look good.
I'm on my way to Dick's Sporting Goods because I can't afford Versace and Gucci just yet.
Just yet. Oh, so I was right. Because you just said just yet, but we had a conversation before where your clothes would stay the same. And I told your ass you'd be buying fucking more expensive clothes.
Except I wouldn't be. I was using that purely for comedic purposes. Nah, do I look like the type of dude who could wear Versace and Gucci? No.
You look like you'd want to.
No. On the real, I've already said this. An Armani suit. Just one. See? That's it.
Boom.
But that's just an Armani suit for like award shows.
And how much would that be?
I'm gonna get the cheapest one with the fucking.
See how cocky you already are?
No, it's
award
not,
shows.
Listen, it's not even that. Armani better have a clearance section, all right? That's what it is. Armani, let me know.
Got a clearance section? They'll take it. Or if you want us to shout out Armani on the show, give them something for free.
T-shirt.
We just did it 5 times without even you paying us.
Give me a hat.
Like, imagine how much this guy would do. I mean, he'd probably just have
watch and bracelet set.
We just tape on him, or put a part marker on him,
or money.
He would do that for you.
I'm doing it for Champion right now.
Oh, except for you don't gotta mark it across your forehead like we got tattoos. That's definitely better. Now you remind me of the essays back.
Hey fool, you want a churro? Yo, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Before the Magic, before we get into this fucking episode, which I think is going to be a dope one. Definitely kind of show our age a little bit, because fuck all that shit. But for today's episode...
I'm old as fuck.
He really is, though. But now, for today's episode, we're going to talk about games today are just whack. And we're taking it back. We're going to talk about some of our favorites from classic systems back in the day. So if you a gamer... you're going to love this episode. If you're not, we're going to say some stupid shit. And either way, you're going to be a fan. So, I mean...
Here we are. Game on.
Game on?
Game on.
Game on. Flip it to the back like I'm Ash Ketchum and fucking Pokemons.
Well, the problem is you're starting the recording now for the podcast.
Yeah. Am I supposed to wait?
You could do it. I'm just saying you're starting the recording, but you flipped your hat backwards for the...
Yeah, so they can see it. But shit's about to get real.
The people on the radio can't see it. Just listening.
So apparently I got to explain it on this. So hold up, y'all. Look, I won my Pokemon battle. It's back. I'm about to get into another one. That's when it gets real, and we hit the real chord button.
He's just being Blake Man in Pokemon, so he feels happy.
Yep.
I had to sit there and have a safety meeting and watch him why this happened.
Pokemon.
Yeah, it was the whole thing. He did the Pokemon song before they even started.
Fucking love that shit.
I think it kind of psyched out Blake Man.
I like the fact that we can move.
I know you do. You've been so much more different animated since then, but it's kind of crazy. I was just sitting there thinking the one time, I said, why the fuck do I need to hear if we're checking it beforehand? I don't need to hear yours. My mic, I can hear you sitting right next to me. So why the fuck we got these things on?
But that's why I got you, to help me out with this shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't always think about this.
Yeah, it definitely gives you more freedom. Like I said, I could step off camera for a second, do my thing.
Which, you better make sure that the production team this week is on point, because last week they were slacking, remember?
I know. Trust me, I know. But
you better let them know.
But they got their headphones in, so you didn't even start it, did you?
No, not yet. I had to flip the hat, and then we got into a discussion. Yeah, we about to get into this. You guys already know what it is. It's Rico T. It's Tommy Guns. Welcome to Before the Magic. Before we get into the magic, then we're going to do the magic. So, shout out to all the fans out there. It's Rico Cool Your Jets. I seen you pick your wedgie in the back, dog. That's nasty. You sniffed your finger after. Gross. Ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yo.
What's happening?
What up? Yo, what's going on, everybody? Y'all already know what it is. It's that comedic duo in the building themselves. It's the Pimp Juice and the Big Oos. It's Rico T and Tommy Guns on the mic one time.
What's up? What's happening? How's it going, world?
Yo, and welcome back to another episode of Rico Cool Your Jets. Funniest shit that your friends need to hear. Your girlfriend's favorite podcast host. Just the illest to do it. We illin', chillin', billin', and stillin'. That's exactly what it is. Did
you just basically tell them you were like side talking to their girlfriends?
No. I'm just funny.
He thinks.
I'm hilarious.
I think it is. Watch out, girls. Here he comes.
I'm just hilarious. Anywho,
Watch out, world. Here they come.
Welcome back to Rico Cool Your Jets. Y'all already know what it is. It's that duo in the building. And I feel like we got a pretty dope episode for y'all today. But before we get into that, we got to get through the pleasantries. And as always, to the fans who are watching this on the YouTube of you, what up?
How's it going?
You know what I forgot to do, though?
What?
When we started the episode. Listen, so actually, no, I can do it right now. So if you don't watch this, you can hear this. I'm about to pull the Ash Ketchum because we're about to get into the episode. Shit's about to get real. So I'm about to flip this hat. So, yo, let's... Yes, sir. Let's get into it.
And for the old school style guys that used to do, he turned the hat backwards just like the guy from the arm wrestling movie back in the day.
Over the top?
Over the top. There we go.
Sylvester Stallone.
And he's about to win it.
Damn right.
Going over the top. Oh, imagine that. That's the phrase of the movie. Speaking of...
You think you're fucking cute. Don't be an asshole.
I am cute.
Don't fucking start.
How's you doing?
Don't fucking start, Tommy.
I finish. You're right. I don't start. I finish.
That's gross.
Hey.
How you doing, Tommy?
Both of us get to finish, then it's a good thing. I'm doing good when I finish. Cheap plugs. You can't even keep going, man. Look at you. You just stop in the middle.
Because you've been fucking weird all day.
I'm always weird, dude.
Right, you be wildin'. Yo, I'm chilling, everybody.
He's trying to chill.
I'm chilling.
Everybody's got the glasses on for. He's so chilled. He's got the shades on inside the doors.
Yo, you guys already know what it is. I'm trying to envision celebrity status. I'm trying to will it.
Like, dude, that don't work though, because you're like, I know we're going old school, but you look like the old school 80 rappers. That's exactly what you look like.
I mean, and that's the rap that I prefer.
I mean, definitely the better rap. Oh my god, he's gonna throw his sunglasses on. All because I give him shit. This is what happens.
You got a fucking problem with everything I do today. You didn't like the hat. You didn't like the fucking glasses.
I actually was giving you a thing on the hat, just saying. But you can wear whatever you want, whenever you want.
I'm doing the black and white on the black and white with the black and white. With the gunmetal gray.
Which is all I told him was he looked good with. I thought the black hat would go better. That's all I said.
I had a blue hat on earlier. I was trying to add a little bit of color into this motif. Tommy didn't like it apparently. Anywho.
And I give him compliments, call him an old 80 rapper, and he gets upset and throws his sunglasses across the room.
They're right there.
Where? I can't see it. You know that's far away. I'm old.
Yeah, you're right.
I might need to get my glasses out
Uh-huh.
to see them. This is what Tommy Guns really looks like. How's it going, sir?
No, shut the...
Yeah, I am so fucking blind with these things right now. I just hate to tell you that. That's blurry as fuck.
But no, the only reason that I need those is to read shit.
Like, yeah, read. I figure maybe you used them for driving and shit, too.
No, I only need them to read shit because, like, when they did the surgery or whatever, I got the two different lenses in my eyes.
I mean, I get lucky. That's the only one good thing about me. That's why when I put some shit on, I was like, I literally couldn't fucking see anything with it. It was blurry. It was like that when they throw the water, like you got water on you, just keep splashing.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of, like the windshield. When it's raining, you can't fucking see out. Like you get a second and then it...
No, that's why I got the surgery. That's how I used to see.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Shit
was
like
crazy.
That.
But nah, so...
I'm
trying to
be looking good. Why the fuck do you let me stop you?
Because I'm trying to do shit different.
You're good, man. Wear the glasses. It was cool.
No, and honestly,
I'm gonna give you shit about it until you look like a vampire. I thought you were in the new Blade movie or something.
Listen, I might be. I'm trying to play his Spanish cousin Cuchillo.
I thought you were just the new Blade.
Yeah, butter knife or machete. I'm the new machete.
You're butter knife.
I'm butter knife.
He's Blade's son, butter knife. like, because he couldn't call him something else like Dagger or something cool. He's like,
Yo, Dagger would be dope.
Son, I don't think much of you. I thought about calling you Dagger, but we decided to go with Butter Knife.
No, you want to know what would be even worse than Butter Knife? If he was just like, knife.
Yeah. No, it's Butter. I like Butter Knife. It like fits. It was like, I'm not nothing personal. We kind of bigger, but it's like you see the bigger blade coming out, and you know you be calling him Butter Knife because he's got a little bit extra butter in him.
I'd be pissed off as fuck if he was like Pocket Knife.
Well, I still would much rather go Pocket Knife than Butter Knife.
Swiss Army knife.
It just doesn't sound right.
Swiss Army knife?
That's pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Just because it's so
Fuck
much
off.
to say.
No, but I was just trying different shit, you know. I like differentiating. Sometimes I like
good.
that goofy
I thought
look.
you was trying to just. That's the only reason I was going to that way.
No, it's also that is like I'm not even looking directly at that, and it's very bright to me
you're
right
not really
now.
supposed to try to look at that.
Well, no, but I mean like even like where it's at, it's very bright.
Yeah. Well, you can't hide it behind the thing because we don't get far enough back.
I know, but then what would also be the problem is then as I'm looking at the camera, which I'm trying to do more, y'all, that shit would be right in my fucking face.
Yeah. See, notice he's changed. It's good. I like it.
I know,
You
but
on the camera and talking a lot.
so.
But I was actually, what I was trying to say is I was actually getting into the 80s thing. And
For one very simple reason.
maybe talking shit about the, saying the way you take it bad. It wasn't even this compliment. Look, see, well,
When fighting games used to be like this.
yeah. And then just one person rolling. I mean, you tell me okay, let's just start with the big one. You tell me any racing game, ever. And I like racing games, so I like to see these nice graphics and shit. I ain't gonna lie, but like the game itself is just not the same as when we all get together and fucking played Mario Kart. Now, is any of that shit, is any racing game ever gonna bring that fun that Mario Kart brought?
Okay, first off, shout out to Mario Kart, and here's why. That's how you knew who your fucking friends were.
Yeah. Well, that's when you got together and everybody got to play Mario Kart together, and it was cool.
And everybody got pissed when I molly-whopped that ass. We haven't played yet, so we'll see.
You might beat me in Mario Kart. Mario Kart's, I have fun with it, but like I'm either winning or I'm in last place. It's one or the other.
You know, I will say this though. I love the original fucking Mario Kart. That's just without question.
It's the best game by far.
I fuck with the newer ones because now you got like the different weapons and shit that you can like use.
I don't think I've ever played any Mario Kart but the original, to tell you the truth. I think I played a few minutes of one of them, not now that I mention it, because I think it was on the Nintendo GameCube, I want to say it was. As they had an advanced one.
Okay, yeah. No, they did, so like...
It just didn't... I played it for a few minutes with the kids, but no.
Oh no, so like I love it now because now they're just stupid with the shit. So you know how like when you go through the Mario games and stuff, you have the whatever fucking flower creatures that come out of the pipes.
Yeah.
And they try to bite you and shit like that. Now like one of the weapons is you can activate that shit and a gigantic one pops up on the front of your vehicle, and as you get close to people it fucking goes down and bites them and chomps them and throws them back.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So they've got a lot of... They're doing a lot of shit with the levels, but they're also doing a lot of shit with the weapons, and it's hilarious. The only thing that I don't like is now they're just bringing in way too many fucking characters, and it's... I don't know. It's Super Smash Brothers on wheels is literally what it is now.
Yeah. I don't know. It's still, to me, obviously I don't play that fucking one, so I just... The original Mario Kart was just... That was what it was. You get fucking... couple systems together, you play the 8-man, and
Oh yeah.
That used to be when the fucking shit was fun as fuck.
Yo, another one going with the same gaming system.
By the way, in my opinion, best system there ever was. I don't give a fuck what you guys come out with now. Nintendo 64 was the shit.
I thought you were gonna say Sega Genesis. That was my shit.
I
fuck with some Sega.
I like the Sega, but for all around quality of games and what it had at that time. And still, you can still play them. Because don't get me wrong, I could still throw on some Sonic and run it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shout out to my grandma, because she passed away, but that was her game. I mean, I used to remember this old lady fucking jumping up and down with the fucking game system. So fucking funny to see. Because, you know, all she ever was about other than that is she, like, played cards and shit. And she was just a serious old lady and go to bingo and, you know, all that shit. But then she got out fucking the Sonic and she's like, here, come play this. And literally, she's sitting there with the controller for an hour, 2 hours while you had to watch her play. You could jump on some tails and help her out if you wanted, but that was about it.
She be telling you, stay back, I got this.
Yeah,
like, wait till I call you.
Pretty much. I'll tell you when I need Tails' help.
Right?
Like, damn, Grandma.
Nah, but going with the same system that we already talked about, the Nintendo 64. Yo, so all of y'all who Call of Duty, get at me in some fucking GoldenEye.
Oh my god.
Let me know what's up.
Or Perfect Dark, the fucking two.
The original Call of Duties, y'all. Original.
Shout out to my buddy Abe in the army. I bet he fuck with you on that. I don't think I'd play him if I was you. That dude was like the golden god of GoldenEye.
I'm pretty dope.
Trust me, I'm not saying that you're not, and I'm not saying you don't have a chance or anything like that. Never seen you play. All I know is by facts that we would all go and play, and every one of us would try to take this motherfucker out, and he'd end up fucking us all up. What are you looking at?
Them two assholes in the back fucking around.
Oh, why are you guys fucking around? You're supposed to be listening.
It's a movie.
They're probably fucking watching playing a new video game.
Weak.
One of them on their little phones. We had this compliment for you and your fucking phones. Get off the fucking phone, motherfucker. Go
Watch the
outside.
YouTube.
Talk about some old video games.
You know, and then, like...
But it by far had the best wrestling game ever, too. Also, WWE No Mercy.
No Mercy was fucking dope.
It's fucking awesome. I mean, I guess I liked it so much because that was my game. I was so good at it. Oh, another one, Ready to Rumble. I had the first Ready to Rumble on there.
Yep, you right.
And you can't
Afro
tell me
Thunder.
Yeah, you can't tell me that shit wasn't fun as hell.
Afro Thunder, yo, skinniest motherfucker in the game.
I mean,
hard
I get
ass
knocked
hit.
out so many times that we used to play the hell out of that Knockout Kings 2000 for that.
Yep.
Would non-stop. We'd have tournaments and stuff, and we were all drinking and stuff and having fun. It was a blast, dude. Like I said, you just turn on the system and fucking people would be always playing it.
Dude, like, N64 was that dope shit. That was... Now, here's another one. I don't know if you've heard of this one. Because it seems that I find... And I think you have that. I seem to find a lot of people that haven't. But there was a system between, like, you know, Sega and then, you know, N64 taking over and jumping in and shit like that. It was called Jaguar.
I remember the Jaguar. That had such a little launch. It fucking basically competed with Sega CD, wasn't it? Was its competition in the Sega Dreamcast.
Sega Dreamcast came out afterwards because this one still had cartridges and shit. But that one actually had a dope ass game. It was Kazumi Ninja.
I've heard of Kazumi Ninja, never played it, but
It was alright. It was like a very ghetto Street Fighter. So like, but you like E Honda was the sumo dude, but like he was mostly covered up. No, Kazumi Ninja, you like saw the diaper and the booty crack and everything. It was nasty, but it was a dope game. They had a bunch of weird fucking games, yo, and the controller was bigger than an Xbox controller.
I don't really remember the controllers. That's
Oh, no, they-
I played it.
Yeah.
I played it, but I don't.
The controllers were fucking huge because they gave you the full fucking keypad, numbers 1 through 26 for some stupid reason, because then right underneath, A through Z.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking crazy. Like, for fucking what?
I don't know. Like I said, that's the other innovation, though, is 100% Sega Dreamcast, man.
Sega Dreamcast,
That was
crazy taxi.
It should have did better than it did. You know, it was an advanced system for its fucking time.
It was, yes.
It's sad to say that so many of these other game systems that fucking drew the PlayStation and new PlayStation shit drew off that thing, man. They took what it did right and.
Yeah, Dreamcast was that shit. That was the first time I ever played Crazy Taxi. If you haven't played Crazy Taxi, it's basically Need for Speed and GTA all in one. Like, you're literally just a taxi driver doing the craziest fucking shit to get people around. You know how many old ladies I would hit on purpose and keep going 50 points, 50 points, 50 points?
They gave you points for that? I thought you got negative points.
No, you did, but I kept adding 50 points.
Oh, I thought so. Because I thought
They should have moved their asses faster.
I had so many people jump out of my cabs. And then they'd do it so much right at the destination. Like, now they're pissed. No, I ain't getting out! Yeah, fucking course you get out now, you motherfucker.
Damn right.
Don't worry about this taxi fucking getting ready to fall apart. I did a flip to get here. Don't fucking worry about it.
Yo, another good game for the N64, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Oh man, no, Legend of Zelda, any of them.
I mean,
Majora's Mask.
I wasn't that big
had
of a
its
fan.
annoying parts. Don't get me wrong, but it was still fucking so good. I will give you Ocarina
of Time.
Ocarina of Time.
Aquarium Time.
Yeah, Aquarium Time. It's time to jump in the fucking fish. Zelda reminds me of like he would hang out with fucking Aquaman or something. I don't know why. They seem like they'd be homies.
You look like an elf, you look like a fish. Fuck it, y'all are best friends now.
He should have been in Zelda.
Dude, but yo, fuck the Ocarina of Time for the simple fact of the water temple. Fuck that shit.
Why are you hating on the water temple?
That was the hardest fucking temple.
Nah, that fire temple is hard.
Nah, the fire temple was easy for me. I love the fire temple.
The fire temple is based on the fact that you can miss your jumps and fall and die.
I know. That's why I liked it. It was a challenge.
No, I mean, I liked the challenge, don't get me wrong, but it was definitely the harder one. All you had to do was have the water boots for the boots.
The boots and the tunic, but fuck all that.
Yeah.
I hated that shit. Because then you had to go into the rooms and you had to bring the water up, then you got to bring it down, but then you got to go back like 18 rooms.
Well, don't get me wrong, it was annoying. I will give you that. It's probably the most annoying level, but still fun. These people, we don't even know what our listeners are. They probably shout out, let us know. Do you think old school games are better? You want with us? Because if you're 20 or younger, you're probably all on new school, and you don't even know what these old school games are. And
Exactly.
You missed everything.
And going on that,
Sucks to be you.
That's like I was telling you the other day how I'd gotten into the discussion about it with the employees over at 7-Eleven. Because this little punk ass, probably about Crossfade's age, want to talk about the N64 is fucking ancient. I don't even know like what a system would look like. And I'm like, hold on, dog. It's like, I'm only going to be 32. I was around when that shit was around. So, like,
I go pull one of the three of them out of my closet right now. I have a whole setup sitting in the bin. I looked the other day. I know.
Yo, so you never know. Me and Tommy might be throwing down a some N64 after this just for shits and giggles and little bits of Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah. And for the fact that I need to put him in his place on No Mercy.
So he says.
It's not a say. Oh, man. I wish you knew.
I wish you knew.
Maybe I need to just jump this in and fuck you up.
If you know, you know.
But the problem is, you're just gonna make excuses.
Nah, if I lose, I lose, dog. Like, you were better than me.
Oh, I am better than you, and I will still be better than you. But anyways.
Y'all see this face right here?
We could play something else, so it's not even a thing. Yeah. This is him remembering, oh damn, this dude's gonna whip my ass. This is the before. After is gonna be the same shit. Yeah, see, he's speechless. He's so bad at the game, he's gonna be speechless.
That's exactly what it is, guys. I'm fucking terrified. Pissing in my boots right now.
But no, you can even go back further than that. The Nintendo games, man. Just in general.
Super Nintendo,
Mario
Nintendo,
3,
SNES.
Super Mario 3.
Hell
That's
yeah.
one of my favorite games of all time.
Isn't that the one where they gave you the raccoon tail finally and shit
Yep.
like that? Oh, that was that dope shit. Yo, my aunt had that system and I used to play that shit all the fucking
I
time.
mean, I ain't gonna lie. I even like Super Mario 2, although it's bad. I will openly admit the game is bad. But it has its different qualities, so it's a fun playthrough. Like,
I got those on my Switch.
if you got over it after all those years, because so many people hated it. But to be honest, coming after 1, I will say 1 was better. Even though it was a more simplistic game and before.
1 was a fucking pain in the ass. I hated that shit.
How is it a pain in the ass? It's only a pain in the ass if you actually ran through the whole thing.
I tried.
Like, I mean, actually go through the whole thing. As I've beaten it like that. You know, play 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Instead of jumping on 1, going all the way to level 7, and then going all the way to level 8, whatever it is.
Yo, remind me after this to like look it up. But did you hear that? It was like a few years ago now. I gotta find out when. I'm gonna look it up after this. But some dude went through the entire Mario 1 game, like the very first one, in like 5 minutes or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's a popular thing nowadays. People are playing these old games with mods on them and speeding them up to go through them fast.
Oh no, but he didn't mod them. He just like ran pretty much straight through the levels.
No, it's fast. It is. It's one of them that's already on the speed up. It's like on the remake of the Mario Brothers. It's
That's
a big
fucking bullshit.
There's a big competition of it Because if you just throw in the Nintendo and you play it right now, you'll see. You would see how slow the game is, like, because you gotta run. You remember the level didn't like move and shit.
Where everything fucking moved.
Like it moves forward, but you can't go backwards once you're on Mario.
Yeah,
Kart,
once it's like a certain
Yeah, it skips ahead. Is what I'm saying.
Fuck that shit.
But it's slow process during that game. But if you throw these computer ones on the remakes and all of them, you'll notice right away. Like if you've played the other one before, or you play it afterwards, you're like, what the fuck? This game was so slow. Like I could grab on a little system. I bought one of those little systems.
I know, I remember.
And it's fucking dinky as hell though, but like that has the speed of the old ones. That's what's funny.
But those games are so great.
Well,
Part of our childhood.
Definitely, Mario
More
Brothers
his.
was just. Oh yeah, definitely more mine.
I'm more of the Sega era.
Sega.
I fuck with Sega heavy because I mean.
He reminds me of the guys that from those commercials back in the day. They feel like they have so much energy, and then it comes down to it, their system just isn't good enough.
It's because I don't have caffeine.
You fucking need caffeine to keep up with those Sega commercials.
Dude, I know, man, but no,
Yeah,
like...
that was pretty crazy. It was like the cool thing there forever, though. Everybody wanted to go get one.
I fucking love that shit because I used to play... Like, if you remember the old school cartoon, it was also a comic book for a while. The Tick. I don't know why. That cartoon was annoying as fuck, but I played the game.
I like the cartoon. I like the fucking animated series better.
The live action I heard was garbage.
The new one was.
Yeah.
But the old one, I mean, I guess it was. You ever seen it?
No, I refuse to.
I can't think of who the guy is. It's the big dude who's in like everything. I think he's who plays the handicapped guy in Family Guy.
Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck his name is.
I don't either.
He played Joe in Family Guy. If you know who the fuck it is, comment on this.
Yeah.
I don't watch Family Guy. Sorry, y'all. I just don't.
I watch Family Guy.
But, not like...
He doesn't watch Family Guy because there's no Spanish guys in
That has fucking nothing to do with it.
it. And if they are, they're like cleaners.
That has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
There ain't nobody Spanish in King of the Hill, and I'll still say, God damn it, Bobby, all day.
Why would you watch King of the Hill? It's so terrible.
Because they're so fucking country, and I just like making fun of them.
Boomhauer's retarded.
No, and the whole thing is because when I worked at the truck stop, which everybody knows I worked at a truck stop,
Everybody knows a Dale.
I got one for you though. We had this guy worked at the truck stop.
Dale.
His name was Scott.
Okay.
But like, cause at the truck stop we all had radios on and we had the little earpiece and shit. He used to get pissed off because he'd get on there and start going too fast, and he would literally sound like fucking Boomhauer. So then I'd get back on there and I'd be like, I'm gonna need you to repeat that, Boomhauer, and everybody would start dying because I called him fucking Boomhauer, and he'd get pissed, and he'd just start going to, honey, and I'm like, what the fuck you just say to me? He literally just sounded like fucking Boomhauer. It was fucking great. Plus he was from some shit ass town named like Sugar Tit, or some shit in South Carolina.
I don't think there's a place called Sugar.
No, in South Carolina there's a little town called Sugar Tit.
You comment on me. I'm gonna look this up afterwards. Sugar Tit, North Carolina.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Sugar Tit.
I'm gonna look this shit up right now. Tommy, engage the people for a second.
Look, he's actually just pulling out his fancy phone. This is the only reason he's even doing this.
No. It's not even...
He wants to do his... It's not even because you want to show it off. It's because you want to play with your fancy phone. Don't fucking...
No, it's because you don't believe me about Sugar Tit, South Carolina.
Yeah. What's that? If I can try coming up with something.
Pelham, also known as Sugar Tit, is an unincorporated community in Spartanburg County.
What's its real name? What's its real name?
Pelham. But the people who grew up there call it Sugar Tit.
Pelham. Yeah.
It says it right fucking here. I read it on the goggle.
The goggle?
Yes, the goggle.
People made up a fucking name for their town and called it that. That doesn't make it real. So if we call Sebastian shithole Sebastian,
would we be fucking wrong?
And is it gonna be on fucking Wikipedia saying some people call this shithole Sebastian?
Yes, I will write it on fucking Wikipedia.
All right, that's because people change Wikipedia. You probably went and changed this shit before you got on. Let me see that again.
I went to Google, not Wikipedia.
Does this say sources changed by Rico Torres 1 hour ago?
What? Nope.
He had nothing
30 minutes ago.
He had nothing better to do at work, and now we're going to change this so he can make this story up on Sugar Tits. Because he knew if he said Sugar Tits on the sidecast, I was going to question it. This is getting way far past old video games being better than new ones.
I'm just saying. No, because we were talking... Shut up. We were talking about Hank Hill, and there's a place called Sugar Tit. Shut the fuck up. Either way, Earthworm Jim...
Earthworm Jim. Oh my gosh, that's fucking an old one.
Yes, sir.
Sega Genesis. Oh my god, what was it? Ren and Stimpy.
When you had to jump around in the fridge.
That was fucking so terrible.
Yo, that game sucked, but it was dope. Back in the day, it was dope.
Really? I know this is getting off topic. This is one that scares me. Have you rewatched Ren and Stimpy?
Not lately.
You need to. I need you to go home and just watch an episode, dude. You're gonna be like,
you find out how fucked up.
Yeah,
it really
you're gonna
is.
be like, what the fuck? I was sitting there watching this, not realizing all this fucking crazy shit.
Well, I blame my parents. They should have stopped me.
Yeah, they should have checked that show out. You should have sat down and watched an episode of Ren and Stimpy fucking before you let your kids watch this.
I can't say shit though. My parents was letting me watch Beavis and Butthead and Stripperella too. So.
Well, I mean, Beavis and Butthead.
Which, that's a game on Sega Genesis too, now that we bring it up.
Yeah, that was another good game. I love Beavis and Butthead. But
then of course, Sonic 2. And Sonic 2 was, I think, the one where, like, my brother knew the code on the fucking controller so that you could become Super Sonic, or you could turn yourself into, like, whatever fucking item, so he would turn himself into a ring, because then you can clone the rings. And he'd, like, easily just clone 200 rings and get 2 extra lives right then and there in, like, 30 seconds.
I don't remember any of that. It's probably some kind of shit you put in with the Game Shark.
No, it wasn't the Game Shark.
That sounds like some cheating shit that I wouldn't
No,
do.
it was
not a cheater.
No, you had to, like, use the buttons on the remote, which, if you guys are old enough and if you remember Sega, you had the options button, the start button, you had A, B, C, and then the D-pad. And he would do some shit, it was like A, B, A, B, B, A, B, C, C, B. I don't know what the fuck it was. But he would do that shit.
Down, left, right,
and then
A, B, select, start.
Yeah, that's probably what the fuck he did.
That's the old school shit for Contra.
But he'd end up becoming like Super Sonic or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, what the fuck?
That was the ultimate code for all games, though.
I never tried it. Altered Beast.
Oh, no, we talked about that one the other day.
I know we were. Yo, Altered Beast was... If you were...
And then the music...
The music was dope for the game though.
No,
but yo, so what it is like, especially so say like me and Tommy was playing the fucking game. You're basically 2 brothers who are around during like the great times or whatever, and you're these little scrawny motherfuckers, and you have to go through these levels and beat up these beasts or whatever. But then like every so often
you get to grow.
Yeah, every so often there was a statue that you could break, and if you played 2-player, there were 2 orbs that came out, and it's better to share. Don't be fucking greedy.
No, you steal both the orbs as quick as possible, so you turn into Beast right away.
Yeah, like you'd go into Beast mode, and like each level had a different Beast mode. So if I remember correctly, the very first level you get to actually had that weird like werewolf.
It was the werewolf, yes.
The second one was a dragon.
Was it the dragon that flew around?
Yep, it was the dragon that flew around. So the second one you became a dragon.
I thought that's the third level, but we could be wrong.
No, it's the second one because I played it not that long ago.
I did too, but I actually have it on another system over there.
We about to be gamers. But no, Altered Beast was just a dope ass fucking game. Another one, especially me being a fucking comic fan, is they had this old school shit on the Sega. It was called Comics Zone. And the whole point was like you were a comic book, artist who was drawing this world that you thought you were just making up. Well, come to find out in another dimension, it was a real fucking world. The villain comes through and then pulls you into your own fucking comic book. So you're basically going through the panels of a comic book to get through the levels and shit like that. That shit was actually pretty fucking dope. And then whenever you beat a level, for some reason, your dude would like do this weird like, yeah, and turn into a superhero for like 5 fucking seconds, then he'd go back to normal. And of course it was some surfer dude, blonde, long hair and a ponytail, sunglasses, had a fucking sleeveless jean jacket hoodie thing on with cargo shorts and some fucking DC sneakers, I think. I don't know. Dope ass fucking game though.
Radical.
Yo, big facts on the Radical. Now, I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. Of course, we can't forget, you know, the original PlayStation and shit like that.
GTA.
Yo,
the original GTA. What
look,
you guys all playing now.
If you're watching the YouTube, I need you to look in my eyes. Yo, he right. He right. The original GTA was actually dope, and that was one of those ones. It's like the aerial view. You get the little car and shit. That was pretty dope. The second one, yeah. Third is when they made it a little bit.
I will give them the game is fun now, and that's what it's about. Because
Scratching my leg.
All props out to the fucking newest Grand Theft Auto. You know,
I got a whole
20 years now, and people are still paying fucking money on that shit.
Bro, I got whole like criminal enterprises on that shit.
Yeah, me too. I need to jump back in.
I'm about to jump in that bitch tonight.
But also, when we go with that, Resident Evil, the first Resident Evil was on the PlayStation.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
That fucking house and just the whole, it brought up a new fucking era of video games, man. That was the start of all this shit.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, which you could also find on the Nintendo 64.
And 3. Not on the 64, but...
Yeah. Those ones were fucking dope.
That was the best fucking game ever. I literally just got off Pro Skater 1 and 2 at my brother's house.
Nice.
I was playing it.
Dude, Splinter Cell.
Wasn't a fan, but that brought in that era of the fucking video game. That type of spice shit.
Here's what you gotta do, though. And you
just
should be
not play it.
Well, no. Besides that, because like you got the Xbox, you know, you got Xboxes and shit. So if I'm correct on the Game Pass, they have Splinter Cell Conviction and Blacklist. Conviction obviously came out first, but the graphics on the game, the dynamic of the game, and even your interrogation techniques are next level. Like when I played those games, you know how much fun I had smashing dudes' heads into toilets and breaking the fucking toilets just so they could be like, he's 2 floors above me. Like, why couldn't you just say that before I beat your ass?
Yeah, I guess I did that stuff in real life, so I don't really have a desire to
Tommy,
play a video game.
People watch this.
No, they don't. Prove it to me.
You over here giving out all the info, dog.
I ain't giving out no info. I'm just saying things. Was it? We say we playing a character, so I'm playing a character.
I don't like how you did that with that look on your face, dog.
They probably shouldn't either. I like it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Tommy right now. You know why we call him Tommy Guns? No? Let me educate y'all right quick. See, as y'all know, Tommy did spend some time down south in Florida. Little area that, you know, has always been famous, but Will Smith helped it out. Key Largo. And while he was down there, he was actually the leader of a gang. And the reason he was called Tommy Guns is because he ended up getting raided by the FBI because he had brought over illegal parakeets from Madagascar and stored them in a container with Nerf guns that he had retrofitted to use live ammunition rounds and sometimes even flare rounds. And he then proceeded to shoot his best friend in the ass cheek because he was talking shit. And he's been Tommy Guns ever since.
I miss those parakeets. It was fun to shoot those smoke things in there and watch them all flock up and go crazy.
Somebody from PETA is listening to this right now like, these motherfuckers harming poor parakeets.
They're checking in my past right now. Little do they know they're not going to find the parakeets. I got rid of those long ago.
Some big brother's listening to this right now, and you know what? They're already typing in Tommy Guns, Miami. They're trying to find the year and all this shit. You're about to be on a file, dog.
It's all good. I'm probably already on some files, let's be honest.
Speaking of that, Siphon Filter was an older game where you played some type of Fed for the PlayStation. That was dope. Kingdom Hearts, I wasn't too big of a fan of.
Oh my god, that's the greatest game of all time.
But for me, it's because it was very...
You have action and Disney characters. What more can you want? You got to play with Disney characters. You got to hang out with fucking Winnie the fucking Pooh.
Because at that time, I was big into fucking SOCOM. And that was like when Rainbow Sixes started like really coming out too. So I was all up in that trying to be stealthy in a Navy SEAL and shit.
Yeah. You can't be on that Navy SEAL shit on a video game. What else do you play? Kingdom Hearts? Hey, we don't want you part of our team no more. You go back and play Kingdom Hearts, motherfucker.
No, but that's how I used to do that shit, especially because, you know, like, I have a bunch of family who was in the military, so I used to try to, like, be a dumbass.
See, I had a lot of bad shit happen when I was a child, so I like more fantasy style, so I didn't get to play with toys. So I got to hang out with my toys and my video games. Gives me that childhood stuff that I was missing.
Jesus. And then you advance to the PlayStation 2.
No, we don't even... That game...
It was alright.
It doesn't even need to be mentioned.
The original Xbox, though. How can you hate on that? I mean, it gave us such great games as... And
Halo.
a forgotten one is Jet Set Radio Future.
Oh my god, that game was so annoying. I played it.
The game was annoying as fuck. I played the shit out of it, though.
Yeah. Because it was what I got with my fucking game system.
I know, and that was the beauty of it. You got a free fucking game.
I had that and one other game, dude. So, like, you can't play basketball all times.
I know. Halo.
Yes.
I fucked with the original Halo.
Halo was some good shit. That was a fun game. They still had Xbox had a lot of them. Fusion Frenzy. If you don't know the game, check it out. It was fucking one.
Fusion Frenzy was dope. Now, as Tommy is a fan of basketball, as I am a fan of football, and most other sports as well, you cannot forget when we had NBA Street up to Volume 3. NFL Street 1 and 2.
Weren't my games.
Yo, NFL Street, I am a beast. I know that for a fact. I am a fucking beast at NFL Street. I loved how violent it was. That shit was just so great.
I thought that was the point of that game, is it wanted everybody to feel like they were a beast at it.
No, but I've only ever lost like twice.
The game just...
NBA Street was the only place I know that you could make like the fattest dude in the world on your team, and he was still the quickest and had like the best jumps.
Well, that's just reminds me of old NBA games. Talking about the fucking original NBA lives. We were spating way back. Me and my brother talk about this all the time. Is where I used to take fucking the little guys, the little Keith Jennings and all that, and put them at my center position because I've already fouled out the centers. And they would automatically grow, and I'm still blocking motherfuckers like I have the best center in the league with these little short guys who, literally, you can see them stretch out on the game too. If you put them at center, they just all of a sudden become bigger, and it's so fucking funny. It's one of those cheap ass things from the old NBA games that I remember. Like I said, classic. That's when the shit was cool.
Yeah. I mean, and of course you have the introduction of like the Madden games and stuff like that, which of course everyone knows Madden. Like that's just...
Madden is the shit.
Madden is the shit, especially shout out to John Madden. May you rest in peace, sir.
Yeah, we
had that voice, man.
Where we respect, nothing but respect.
That voice, man, was just... I used to love playing the fucking Madden
Madden
games.
With Madden now is they just don't care about your, like, the people that buy the game every year. It's no different.
Yeah.
It's just, okay, here's a new year.
You know what we did do, though?
What?
We skipped over one that I thought was great.
What's that?
Nintendo GameCube. I think is a very underrated system. I actually enjoyed the fuck out of it.
The Zelda game was terrible for it.
Well, no, Wind Waker was garbage.
That Dragon Ball Z game was pretty cool, though.
See, and that's when it started, too. That age, you know, the Xbox, the PlayStation 2, Dragon Ball Z, Budokai, and then the Tenkaichi ones, those are the ones where it wasn't just side to side. Exactly. What he said. Watashi no namae wa Riko desu. Anato no namae wa Ohio. I never lived there. But no, with the Dragon Ball Z games, Budokai and then Tenkaichi were actually the first ones where you had an immersive map. Like, it wasn't just side to side on the fucking screen. Like, you could knock a motherfucker.
I can't remember which one it was, but the best part about the one is I've seen the Dragon Ball Z story so many fucking times. And yeah, it was kind of retarded to a certain extent, but they've made it where you can do different things. And you could change the storyline to a certain extent. And different shit would happen.
Those are the newer ones. That's Xenoverse.
No, I think that's Budokai Tenkaichi 3, to be honest with you. I'm almost positive that's which one it is. I prove it.
Because I know they did that with...
both of them.
Because I was going to say, I know they did that with Xenoverse, too. Where you created a character and, like, you had to go back and, like...
No, I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
What I'm talking about is the actual storyline with the actual character. The Budokai Tenkaichi 2 and 3, I think it is. And they... Like, you could go through the story. One of the things it was kind of funny to see is you could do different fusions.
Yes!
You could do, like, fusion with Hercule.
Yep.
I mean, it was just so many different ones. I can't remember all of them you did, but it was wild, and it actually changed the shit, and it made you laugh.
Fact of the matter is, that era of gaming systems took Dragon Ball Z to the next fucking level when it came to their games. Like, that was, hands down, probably one of the best times
for Dragon Ball Z. I agree with you with that, but that fucking, the first one, they still have the one that fucking makes so much money, and it's the most expensive game that's probably out there, and it doesn't have the real fucking names to it. It's a Dragon Ball Z game, and Goku's called Monkey in it.
Okay, now let me jump back for a second. I'm sorry, I gotta jump back.
That's actually old,
but
go ahead.
I don't know if you remember it, because I don't remember the game either. But there was a game for Nintendo 64, which was basically fucking Dragon Ball Z. And it was like... Dragon was in the name. It was either like Dragon Flight, Dragon Fight, Dragon Que sé yo, Busti de la... Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up after, but no, that one was actually dope. But what I thought was cool is if you're an anime fan and you've ever seen Ronin Warriors or Yoroiden Samurai Troopa, shout out to Japan because that one is one of my favorite animes. But they had this character who was basically dressed like Gohan in the purple and all that shit, but he looked like Anubis from Ronin Warriors. But those games were actually dope, and like you could do it in one of, like, you started with the storyline and you'd start out as kids, and then like at the end of the storyline, like, you're all fucking adults. It was basically Dragon Ball Z, but it was fucking dope, like, hands down, dope as shit ever. Then of course, we jump ahead again to now we've got, the PlayStation 3, the 360, and that's kind of when, they had some good games and shit. One of the only zombie games I fuck with is Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, or Red Dead Nightmare, whatever the fuck it's called, the undead shit.
The Call of Duty zombie modes were awesome.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and 3.
No,
I fuck with 2 and 3.
Black Ops 1 and 2. I fuck with those.
I never played those. I
used to be the badass at those. Used to be back when you were playing the zombie mode, you would see Tommy on there pretty much every night.
The first time I ever played a Black Ops game was Black Ops 4.
And 4 is... I don't even really like 4 zombie modes.
I know, but do you know why I fuck with 4? Because every now and then I'm capable of pulling off a very comedic kill. And when they gave me the bag of change as a melee weapon, I had the giggle shits for hours. Because I was running around, and what I do in Call of Duty too is I will follow somebody for a minute. And as long as they don't know that I'm there, like, I'm good. I'll follow them for a minute before I kill them. That way their whole kill cam is me following them until I kill them. And I do it with the fucking bag of change. Right to the back of the dome piece.
Nice.
I love doing dumb shit like that in Call of Duty. Or now, because, as I've said, I play Fortnite. I fuck everybody up with pistols. Hilarious to me.
No, I do is play Apex.
And he just fucks them up.
I'm terrible. I get wins here and there and have some good games, but...
I like doing a lot of Red Dead online just because I like that old West feel because I grew up watching Westerns with my dad and shit.
I like the game. I just don't know. I don't know. I guess we'd have to be online at the same time, but I don't think that's, like, coincide enough.
Yeah, it's a game that you have to have, like, a group of people playing with.
That's honestly my problem with every game anymore now. Is if you ain't got a group, it gets fucking boring. You play on these GTA Online. I have everything, and I did everything I need to by myself, and I forced myself through many, many hours of waiting to have that fourth player to play certain fucking modes, and it sucks ass, and it's annoying. It's fucking, you get so many shitty teammates, and see, now I'm going to go back to our fuck you session. You know what I'm going to say fuck you to now?
Hold on, 1 second.
Okay.
The thing that you got to do on GTA, though, and I've learned this, is you need to get at least... you and one other person, maybe get like 2 to 3 other people, and it's going to take you for fucking ever to do this, but keep leaving the sessions that you're in and find you a session where you're the only person invite your people in, because then it's complete fucking mayhem. Get all the missions and shit that you want done without anybody being up your ass trying to act fucking stupid.
I can actually tell you how to do this without all your bullshit because there's a mode to do it. It's in the pause menu. I'll have to show you.
What's that, the passive mode or whatever?
No, it's nothing to do with passive mode.
The private?
You can literally start your own session and invite your friends to it.
Okay, no, but for some of the missions and shit that you have to do, you can't be in a session like that. You have to be in a public session now.
It's a public session, but you, like other people...
He's going to show me how, because I need to figure this shit out.
Other people will join, don't get me wrong, but it gives you the start. Like, you can jump through this shit.
Now, apparently, we're going to do some more calling shit out. So, welcome back to the Fuck You sessions like we did 2 weeks ago with Pete Davidson, Kanye West, Taylor Swift, The Rock.
It's on this video game shit.
Oh, yeah, but we're still going to fuck you. We're still going to say fuck you.
If you in a Fortnite trio, or Apex trio, Call of Duty trio, whatever it is, and you fucking die, stop sitting there bitching, and stop fucking quitting the game, because fuck you, you're a bitch.
Don't fucking rage quit.
It's so fucking stupid and so childish.
Listen.
Give the teammate a chance, because trust me, if I'm out there and I'm your teammate, I'm trying to come back to get you because I'm smart. 3 guns are better than fucking 2.
Yep.
3 guns are definitely better than 1.
Now, and going with that, and if you find that, you just die a lot, here's all you need to focus on. Keep your ass hidden. That's what I call the clutch player. Alright, because I can do one of 2 things. If I'm in Fortnite, we're going to say that one right now, or even if I'm in Call of Duty, depending on the weapons I have, I will either be one of 2 things. 1, I'm going to go through and I'm just going to be capping motherfuckers all day. 2, if I can't cap motherfuckers all day, I'm that clutch player because I know how to fucking hide, and I know how to get my teammates to revive them, or I know how to make it so that we at least get decent ass scores in the match because I'm that clutch player. Don't fucking rage quit. Learn how to play the fucking game.
And now here, let's go on the reverse end of this. If your teammates die, don't just run off like a little bitch and leave them.
If your teammates fucking die and you don't die right after them because he was trying to avenge them, you're a piece of shit.
I mean, it's okay to wait outside and try to let people go by and all that shit, and then run back in and get them at the last second.
Throw a fucking grenade.
Do something, but I mean, don't just run away and start fucking looting shit like, the teammates don't matter. That makes you a bitch.
A B-I-itch.
Fuck you too.
Fuck you too. And you know what? For that, hold up.
Games,
fuck you.
LL Cool J just told you fuck you. Oh, he's dancing.
Rico Swaggy.
No,
yo,
for real, that's annoying as hell on these video games.
No, it is.
I hate you fucking gamers nowadays. And if somebody's bad, just deal with it. Like why the fuck are you gonna get on them and fucking be like, oh, you suck, you blah blah. You know what? That makes you a sucky fucking human being.
That makes you a sucky fucking human being, and if you do that to me in a game, I'm gonna tell you right now that the only response you're gonna get from me is the best part of you ran down your dad's chin.
I'm honestly gonna tell you I appreciate you. Thank you for the compliment.
And thank you for listening to me and Tommy on Rico Cool Your Jets. The only other thing...
Way to plug that in. And then you just ruined it, man. You wasn't supposed to laugh. You had it so good. And you never told these motherfuckers to energize their Mondays and get their day off started.
Because we're not at the end of the episode yet. No, I had one other thing that I had to say.
Okay, go ahead.
Going back quick.
This is huge.
No, it is. Because this is one of the biggest things that annoys me. So everybody knows GTA, like you're going to have a bunch of people in your fucking lobbies. Everybody's going to be doing whatever the fuck they want. Cool. Yo, if you find some people in your lobby and they're just trying to get fucking missions done, they ain't bothering you or nobody else.
Go kill them.
No, don't. Because that is the dumbest shit to do, especially if you're one of them punk asses who got mommy and daddy's fucking credit card. You've got all the fucking money to be buying all this shit, and they ain't even fucking with you. Like, let them get their missions done, dog. Like, that's the one thing I hate. If they're not fucking with you, just leave them be.
No.
That's just annoying as fuck. Anywho, now, Tommy, is there anything that you need to say to the people before I let them know what they gotta do?
Yeah. We forgot to mention Pac-Man. Pac-Man was the shit.
Metroid.
Asteroids.
Galaga.
Missed some of those classic games. Those were good too. Still fun to pick up every once in a while. Dig Dug. Outlaw.
Fucking Tetris.
Tetris. We didn't even mention Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario.
I used to love that game too.
Yes, sir.
Little evil gremlins.
Only other thing I gotta say to y'all is, if you haven't yet, try an old school game. If you got a Switch, you can download the old school Nintendo pack. You can even do the online thing where you can get the Sega Genesis pack and stuff like that. You can also buy those on the PlayStation stores or for your consoles and shit like that.
I'm gonna come up with a list of games we didn't mention. We'll just roll them through the credits.
We're gonna roll them through the fucking credits, and here's what we're gonna do now, everybody. I'm gonna need to remind y'all that you can energize your Mondays and set your weeks off right, starting at 5 a.m. with Tommy Guns and I on your favorite show, Rico Cool Your Jets.
And if that's not enough, buy some t-shirts.
Buy some t-shirts.
Then you'll feel energized
and you can do all that shit. And then I need y'all to also remember to never get stressed. Cool your jets.
We never do. Just cool your jets.
I stay stressed. That's why I do all this caffeine. Yo, we love y'all. Peace. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in to the YouTube. Podcast is done. Recording is done. We about to get the fuck out of here.
Mike's out. I gotta go do some things.
Mike's out for Harambe.
Bye.
Peace out, y'all. Yo, do y'all see how pretty I am, though? Like, just look at me for a second. Hold on. Can I look at y'all for... Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you for a minute?